Hello, Bruno Pomponio, Director of Park Maintenance. Sorry. I know there have been some questions also about the Rector Bridge lift, and by way of history, most people may be aware or may not be aware. The Tribeca Bridge was thank you was erected in 2002 as a temporary solution to get pedestrians safely across the highway. Unfortunately, part of that erection is they had put up a handicap lift that wasn't the best piece of equipment for that application. So as with outdoor elevators in general, they are problematic just because they're in the elements. So with the elevator, just to make it aware that that's not something that the parks maintains in-house. It's something that we have a contract with an outsourced elevator company, and we regularly have them come in and try to repair it, but it has been problematic, and we're doing our best to keep it running. If I could say one good thing has come out of this handicap lift is I've learned what I don't want to see in the next bridge that is built in. I've had some input in the West Ames Bridge and the elevator that they are going to have on that bridge, and I am pretty confident that we will have a better running system. So that's what I have on the Rector Bridge. Okay. So next, the question of the mission statement for the parks has come up about some change, and I wanted to just reinforce the fact that the mission statement has not changed. It's the same now as it's always been, and it's to manage, operate, repair, preserve, program activities to a world-class standard, to the open spaces, parks, public structures of BPC. Okay, and the maintenance department, the horticulture department, the programming department, it's all the same. They're all doing a great job, the same job they've always done. And for those of you who frequent the parks, you'll see the same faces out there, the same boots on the ground. And I'm sure that many of you who are out there do see that. So, okay, next. Okay, so I'm proud or happy to announce that we have, or to present our new calendar, winter calendar for the first time, that pulls together all public activities, classes, events, and talks available from January through April in one printed package, which is available at the front door. And if there are any questions about some of the programs, which I can highlight some, we have Young Artists Workshop for preschool at 6 River Terrace. We have the Winter Talk series on selected weekdays at 6 River Terrace. And I hope I say this right, but we have the Malaysia Bhangra workout available at the community center at Stuyvesant High School. And we have Friday Night Teens available here at 6 River Terrace. So if there are any questions, you can reach out to the Parks Programming Department or the community center staff, or you can look it up on the website, which is also on our calendar. Okay, thank you. Okay, so vehicles. There has been vehicles. There has been a concern about vehicles, especially on the sidewalk. So just so everyone understands that in order for staff to access the parks, they need to periodically drive on the sidewalks. Just to be aware that they are all valid, they all have required to have valid driver's license. We require them to take safety driving programs through AAA, right? Staff members are regularly reminded to proceed cautiously, right? And all our electric vehicles are governed. No electric vehicle can go over 10.5 miles per hour. So they do not have the ability to go very, very quick. So, and we are also in the process of looking for an alternative route to get them from our headquarters directly into the parks. So, I think if we can come up with a solution in-house, we can figure out a way to minimize how much sidewalk use will be needed by the vehicles. Okay, thank you. And
pests.
My favorite subject, pets, road and activity. Okay, so as I'm sure everybody is aware, there has been an increase in road and activity citywide. Here at Battery Park City, we have been working with the New York City Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, a woman named Caroline Bragdon. And we've walked through the parks, and we've brought her to some problem areas that we had concerns with, and she was able to help us and give us some ideas on how to rectify that. And we've implemented everything, and we've improved those areas. Okay, so the only thing that we have the ability to control in-house is their food source. I mean, shelter and water is an obvious source that there's nothing that we can do about. And the park staff are out there diligently, as everybody I'm sure can see, that the parks, are clean, the planting beds don't have food in it, and the trash cans don't overflow. The one thing that we are trying new is that we're trying to come up with a new and better trash can, similar to what we have, but something that holds up a little better. We have been having some problems with the old style, and we should be getting a prototype in within the next couple of weeks, and we'll be testing it out in the parks. So hopefully that will help in alleviating some of the rodent population. So thank you.
Thanks, Bruno. You did good. Yeah. The North Cove Arena, as you all know, we did an RFP. There was a new operator selected. Brookfield, in partnership with IGY, was selected as the operator. They were a little hampered this past season because we were doing pile remediation work that meant that half the marina was not operational. We were open about that up front during the process, during the bidding process, and the bids were reflective of that issue. The good news is we're moving on to different, so